Hey everyone, happy Monday, Runday. Welcome to the train room. Anyone watching the replay, welcome to the replay. Anyone here in chat, welcome to the Monday Runday live stream series every Monday night on or about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And already we have some comments in here. We just have a handful of comments. Got Henry Heather saying he will not be here tonight. Hopefully next week, school. Totally understand that. No worries. Got Brian Rock. Hello, welcome. Boxcar Jerry. So got 7 people watching. Everyone, welcome to the live stream tonight. It has been a day. Already, it's been a day. It's the best way I can put it. But looking forward to this weekend, of course. And this is the month of Steam. I've dubbed it the month of Steam because I will be visiting, three more railroads to check out their Steam. So it's gonna be awesome. Not like the Steam engineering program, but like actual Steam engine. It's going to be awesome. Justin, how's it going? We're just hanging out up here. Just started a live stream. Welcome. Volume is low. Uh-oh. Give me a second. I can fix that. Let me see what we got. Thanks for letting me know. We're dealing with a newer setup here. Let me actually turn the microphone. How's that, guys? Is that a little bit better? Microphone might have been facing the wrong way. We'll try that. But yeah, hopefully everyone's doing great. I did turn down the mic a little bit because I was listening back and some of the trains were kind of loud here and there. So not sure, but hopefully, is that all right? Just give me a thumbs up. But welcome, Dell Hudson. Welcome. And it's been a week already. It's only been one day. So we'll see what happens this week. There we go. See, if you have the microphone turned the wrong way, it solves all your problems. The blue, which is up here, should be facing out to you guys. So it's advertising blue microphones. It's a blue mic, but it's orange. So what can I say about that? But welcome, everyone. We got 11 people so far watching. Anyone stopping in, make sure to give the stream one of these. Really helps out. Giving it a thumbs up. Swell. Yeah, right? Hey, Blake, how's it going? Boxcar Jerry. Hopefully, Jerry, hopefully I meet you at Sparky's meetup. What's that, in 2 weeks? 2 weeks from now, I'll be there. It'll be awesome to hang out with you guys. And there's going to be a lot of people there. A lot. I also know, I forgot the channel already. I saw several channels advertising it for Sparky. So I think it's going to be a really full house. Iron Horse Productions, welcome. Yeah, it's been a day. Just trying to get here in one piece. DJ's Trains, yes. Thanks, Jerry. I did see DJ's Trains posted something, and some other people reached out to me asking if I was going. I'll be there Saturday as always. I live at Lake Strasburg, so I'll definitely be there for that. I probably have like a hole in the ground with my name on it somewhere up there. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see. And check out this. Whoa. Yeah. Got some Western Maryland garb on tonight to celebrate 1309. She's back. Back for the spring and summer. Almost summertime already. So DJ's Trains rocks. Yeah, I'll have to definitely check out DJ's Trains. I've heard about them and here and there, but I'll have to definitely check them out. Yeah, thanks so much. This was cheap. It was like, $22 or something? A lot of these railfan places, or not everything's a railfan place, but a lot of these tourist railroads, they'll charge like an arm and a leg for a shirt. This is like $23 or something. It's beautiful. It's got a fireball on it. It's pretty cool. Oh, okay. Then I've definitely seen DJ's Trains channel. He runs N Scale, right? I believe it's N Scale. It'd be really cool to meet him too. Maybe he can get me a job while I'm there. I'll bring my resume. You never know. It's crazy. While I was in college, actually high school, I had a teacher that always said, always have a copy of your resume on hand, like on your phone, and a business card with any way to contact you, and always carry a pen. So I'd follow all those rules. So I have I've got my resume on my phone. I've got a cover letter on my phone, and I always carry business cards for the channel on hand at all times. You never know who you'll meet. You'll never know who you'll run into. Could be your next job, could be your next career, could be someone, even though I'm in a relationship right now, it could be your next relationship. You never know, honestly, who you'll run into out there. So it's good to always be prepared. David Stevens, welcome, welcome. Yes, N scale, sweet. I love N scale, as you guys know, and I'm thinking about putting in an N scale layout up here. So yeah, when the O scale layout's done and I get bored with that, which is never gonna happen, I'll definitely consider building an N scale platform, because I've got some storage space on my left side of the room on my desk. Do like a loop or something small, nothing too crazy. Goss, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Terry's Trains, hey, welcome, welcome. Hope all is well, good with you. Enjoy the new landscape editions. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a long video, guys. I usually put out like videos that between, I don't know, 20 minutes to half hour. And yeah, I put out a longer video for that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it, watching me suffer through the scenery. It is a more difficult video to shoot, in my opinion, because the camera angles and your hand work, and everyone's hands are different. It's a lot of fun. Kato double crossover and transform will be here tomorrow. Very nice. Very cool. Chessie Seaboard Management, what's up, Nick? Hey. I need a job. I want to work for a railroad. So if any of you guys, yeah, I applied for the car shop today, Curtis Bay Car Shop in Baltimore. I applied for a entry-level car shop. I guess it would be well, they didn't use the word apprentice, but you start out as a carman. That's it. They don't use the apprentice word, because the A word, it scares some people away, and they're like, oh, it's an entry job. From my experience listening to people say I'm an apprentice, sometimes, I think it's a very respected term to use, but according to, I have some relatives in the like HVAC industry, when you say apprentice, they usually look down. I don't believe in that, but that's what he said with HVAC work and boiler making. If you're a boiler maker, it means, you got some years before you become a journeyman, but it'd be an apprenticeship type job with CSX, but it's paying a very hefty ransom. Yeah, Gus, journeyman. That's so CSX will call you a carman. They probably train you as a brakeman, but they don't use those terms either. I don't know why, but the new okay, Jerry, I saw those today. But yeah, so CSX uses the term carman instead of brakeman. And I know there's a lot of older school terms in there that railroads used to use to kind of get you to a journeyman. But journeyman, you're making about $34 an hour. With a carman entry level, you're making $29.31. It's like on their website. It's public knowledge. I'm not like boasting here, but it's a living wage. I would say it's a hefty living wage for sure. Compared to other railroads I looked at for journeyman or carman work, I think it's a hefty ransom. But yes, Jerry, I did see those today, and I'm gonna post a video of that probably after the stream, just a short, because I looked out the window and I was like, what the heck is that? And it was a freshly painted CSX engine, which you never see, behind behind a very not so nice looking CSX engine. So yeah, they just came out with some new stuff. It's gonna be cool. But I believe it was a F40PH with an S. So F40PH. I believe that's what it was. It looked like a GE. It was kind of shrunken down. It looked like, you know what, guys? So the F40PH to me looked like a Rail King. It looked like a Rail King model of like a ES44 or something like that, AC44. So it was like kind of a shrunken down, but it was a brand new paint scheme, and I was like, that's really, really interesting. So, but yeah, I'm really excited. I did apply for that job. We'll see what happens. Last time I applied to CSX, they threw my app away. Sorry, I was running power to the Jeep over there. We also have John, Lackawanna John. Welcome, welcome. And Gray's O-Gauge Railroad, welcome. Layout is coming along pretty smoothly. We got some other electronics hooked up. We got the bridge signal, which needs to be swapped with the newer 15 IR. What are these called? I know it's either the 51 or 15 the IRs. These are the Lionel IRs. This is the newer one. And the way you can tell, Lionel switched these up on us, fellas. So these switch the ground compared to the older ones switch your power. So you just wire it in reverse. But same principle. This is much more responsive in low light. Still made in China. So there it is, made in China right there. I can't stand behind them entirely because I fried one when they first came out, and that was like $75 just gone. So, hey, Jamie, how's it going? Not much. Now we're just hanging out talking about trains. No worries. Jerry sounds like it doesn't sound like the same train. It was a freshly painted locomotive. That's all I have to say about that. Anthony, welcome. We also have William. Hello, welcome. Okay, so that's. Let me give her a tune up here. Give me a second. Let's see what we got. The thing is, that this is a condenser mic. So if I do it right, how's that? Is that a little bit better? It's got to be really careful because it's a condenser mic and it's going to push out all this power. So that should be a little bit louder. So if anyone can give me like a heads up on that, hands, thumbs up or whatever, can also move a little bit closer. There we go. Sounds good. Yeah, I just been experimenting with the mic placement of the room. I got this roof above my head that sound bounces off, so I'm trying to keep it down a little bit lower, but it's all good. Edward Berg, what's up? Welcome. Office train is passenger with coaches, 3 locos painted in B&O paint. Okay, I won't see that train. So what they do with the line next to my work, I don't want to give you guys too much information on it, but it's an old B&O line, and what it does is that they stack freight trains on it. It goes nowhere. It absolutely, I think the one side goes out to Curtis Bay, so it hooks up to the old Western Maryland, this railroad right here, the Western Maryland, and when Chessie System, the whole merge happened, I believe they tied in the B&O tracks to the Curtis Bay Yard in Baltimore, which is where the car shop's at, and they tied into that. So what they do, they use this Y to go out to the old Western Maryland Yard. Or they use it to stack trains to wait for the MARC trains, which is the Maryland Area Rail Commuter Service. So when MARC is running, MARC, they have to keep within 2 or 3 blocks away from a freight train. So the freight trains will come into this little, it's not a siding, it was like an actual line. Jerry, the main line's actually down. It's like 200, 300 yards away from my office. But where it turns out, it's a Y, and it goes out to Curtis Bay, or you can just stay on the Y and head right back onto the main line. I think that's what most of these trains do. They just stack the trains to get them away from any commuter service coming out of, it would be Camden Yards, so the Camden station. You sound fine. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hey, Chris, Nathan 5 Chime, how's it going? Rob 412, welcome. Got Randall in here as well. Except when the net messes up. Yeah, I can't help that. Let's see, got a bunch of comments I missed back here. Nickel Plate Road 765 is out in Ohio for the... I can't even say that word. They didn't teach us Native American in college. Cuyahoga Valley Scenic Railroad's annual Steam in the Valley. That sounds awesome. I love Berks. I'm assuming it's a Berk. If it's Nickel Plate Road 765. They also have 1225 as well out there. Let's see. But yeah, I've got a lot of plans for this month for Steam. So anyone new to the channel, new to the way we do things, I usually do a lot of rail fanning in the summertime while you can get out. A lot of railroads are running stuff, and it's a little bit nicer out. You know, you're not freezing your tail off out there. And this month I have 4 rail fan excursions planned, potentially 5. I'm not exactly sure on the 5th one. I think I'm going to take a weekend off. But we already did 1309, so that's 1. Then this is 5. Let me do 4. 1309 next weekend, or this weekend, we have Baldwin number 26, which is the 060 switcher. I looked it up. It's an 060. And then after that, we have Strasbourg, and then after that 2102. So lots of steam, lots of fun action. Gonna be some big videos coming out. I'm really excited to experience these locomotives. Actually, 2 out of the 4 trips I've never seen before, so it's gonna be awesome. Very cool. I got the pronunciation right. Oh jeez. Yeah, I apologize. I know it's sometimes you just have to sound those out, and it's oh god. Gray's O gauge soon. We will get some trains around. I got the B&A Hudson. She's back on the rails. I was working on her today. Did a little bit of tweaking, and she needed some grease and some electrical spray lube stuff, so she's all ready to roll. I got the GP9, as you guys saw as the thumbnail picture, hopefully. Got the GP9 rolling tonight. It's going to be awesome. Really, really cool. I got the Circus Scheme Jeep 9 with some B&O mixed in there. Got some C&O, B&O, Western Maryland stuff all kind of mixed in. So right around the Chessie era, I guess. Yes, it's a Burke. Oh, I need to see a running Berkshire. I've seen the one at Steamtown. I don't know the numbers. I'm not too familiar with Steamtown's fleet, but I did see the Steamtown Burke, and that was pretty. I also saw one at Strasbourg, which might have been 765. Maybe you'll meet me at the 2102. Yes, if you're I'll let you guys know this. I will be in Jim Thorpe, at least to see it at the station. I'm hoping. So if you're there, just reach out to me on Facebook, send us a message. If you want to say hi or something, we'll work it out. It'd be great to see fans of the channel and connect with you guys. It's the most important thing, to connect with the viewers as well. It's not all about me, but it'll be awesome to see some faces out there. Say hi to some people. I know rail fanning can get kind of annoying sometimes. Some people are there for just getting the catch and they leave. Some people like to watch, watch the train and observe it, and I do a little bit of both. I sometimes like sitting the camera down. For 1309, I will be honest with you guys, because there'll actually be 2. I know there will be at least 2 experiences this weekend. I won't really get a chance to do that, or not this weekend, but the week month, because 1309 only ran once, which we didn't know. We thought it was going to do a dinner train. So I was sitting at the station doing the live stream. That was a lot of fun. We walked around the platform, and it was just really, really cool to do a live stream up there or over there. And I was expecting 1309 to come up the hill, and they just sent the GP30. You always need some B&O and C&O chassis system stock. Yes. Yeah, I actually have a new car. Of course, it's like one car over. Here, I'll show you guys this. It's pretty. Let's see. Let me grab it for you. Oh. There we go. You guys will never guess what the manufacturer of this car could be. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Fast, dependable, less carload service with operating doors. If I can get it to operate. There you go. So if anyone can guess the manufacturer of this car, it has sprung trucks. What? No way. I didn't know that company or this company did sprung trucks. It's very, very fancy. Iron Horse. Yeah, it was awesome. But yeah, I got this car, last weekend when I was picking up ballast and all that fun stuff from Iron Horse Trains out in Hanover. One of my favorite train shops because they always have the coolest looking cars. And Troy out there carries like a lot of Woodland Scenics, not just a little bit, like a lot. He has a fantastic relationship with them. So he can get anything you guys want. Even like different color ballasts and all kinds of stuff. I cleared him out of the ballast, the gray ballast, and also bought some Scenic Express ballast for the yard area of this layout. But yeah, Troy can get you anything. Check out Iron Horse Trains. Tell him I sent you up there. He'll appreciate that. Not a channel sponsor, but great friend of mine. Buy lots of stuff over there. Nathan Five Chime got it. It's a Weaver. So check that out. And it did not have the box, thank God, because I hate boxes up here. If I had Weaver boxes, I'd have like it'd stack to the ceiling of just Weaver. Let me put her back. Actually, I put her right. Whoops. There you go. Got the crossing gates going. And she's all coupled up. Yeah, Weaver car. It was cheap. It was like, I don't know, $25 or something. So, Farm and Fleet Head. Wicked, what's going on? Haven't heard from you in a while. Hopefully you're doing all right. But yeah, it's so anyone in the Hanover area, there's actually 2 train shops up there that I can highly recommend. You have Iron Horse Trains, and then there's Toy Trains Unlimited. He sells mostly like 90%. The whole store is O scale, O gauge. A lot of post-war. If you're looking for something post-war, he's got it. I guarantee it. Or he can find it for you. It's like a storefront in Hanover off their main street. You do have to pay for parking, but it's like $1 and a meter. Just bring some coins. It's a great shop. He actually has a Rail King. Oh God, what is it? The C&O Yellow Belly. He's got a C&O Yellow Belly Rail King MTH PS2. I want to say for like I think it's $300. I might bite on it. We'll have to see. I haven't seen one in a long time, so I might end up getting that to run with the passenger cars I'm running tonight. We'll have to see. Been tired or on a panel? Uh-oh. But yeah, it's definitely been going. So there's a steam loco in Madrid, that might be restored and run again. Madrid, Maine, or what's NM? I don't know what NM is. I should know. MTH or Atlas. I wish. Iron Horse Productions. I really wish. I don't have, to my knowledge, I don't have any Atlas cars. I might have like 1 or 2 kind of mixed in, but I think everything I have is either MTH, Lionel, Weaver, or K-Line, and that's it. Well, Williams too. So that's what, 5? MTH, Weaver, K-Line, Lionel. The last one I said, I think it's 5. Oh, man. Got a bunch of comments coming in here. Nick saw crew change. Yeah, we did. So yeah, Randall, we saw a crew van, like a minivan with lights, and it was like flying down the the shoulder on the tracks there. Box cars made by Menards. Yeah, it's a popular design with the logo on there. I really like the artwork on that car. It's really cool. Oh, cool. Okay, New Mexico. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm a geographer by trade. I missed that lesson, I guess. All the state abbreviations. Hey, DB Tech, how's it going? Uh-oh, George Trains. CNO Yellow Belly. Yeah, it's a Rail King, so it's kind of shrunken down, but it's got literally all the bells, whistles, smoke, and it's a beautiful piece. Save big money at Menards. Yeah, I just I've been in a Weaver craze of recent. Like every time I go to either Iron Horse Trains or a train show, I find the coolest Weaver cars. I've ever seen. Like I've got a pacemaker car that's Weaver, and what else is Weaver I'm running tonight? The Western Maryland coal hopper. It's also Weaver, and I think that's it of what we're running tonight. Yeah, a lot of Weaver stuff. Yard Limit made a video about it. Huh. That's really cool. Railcrow Express van. I'm not sure. Not sure. It was like a bluish gray, silver-ish, blue, gray, silver minivan just flying down. Oh, the ad says that. Uh-oh. Yeah, save that 11% from Menards. Not a sponsor. Menards stuff, they're okay. I mean, they got some decent stuff. I will say that, but I've had a little bit of problems with just trucks just doing their thing. Kind of doing one of these on the track. Just got a new Jersey Central DVD. Very cool. Yeah, Jersey Central or CNJ, whatever you guys want to call it. I call it Jersey Central. But the funny thing is, I think a lot of my friends call it Jersey Central, and then when you're talking about like stations or landmarks, oh, that's a CNJ station. It's kind of funny. It's kind of reversible, but great railroad, and there's actually a really cool documentary on YouTube I watched of the CNJ. It's really cool. Drag the hose out so I can water the tomatoes. Oh, sweet. 'Tis the season. Yeah, that's awesome. Been getting MTH Rail King rolling stock lately. George Trains, I'm actually going to do a video on that recently because I have Rail King and it fits in so well with some of my more scale-esque pieces because it's like it's not scale, but it's close enough you can kind of sneak it in there once in a while compared to like the 027. Like, for instance, here's a good example right here. Here's an 027 boxcar, very tiny. I love it though. It's a beautiful car, and there's nothing wrong with 027. Trains are trains. You know, it doesn't have to be scale to have fun. But this is a smaller 027 boxcar, and let me grab a Rail King boxcar. So, oh. Here's a Rail King caboose. So a little bit chunkier, but not entirely scale. But still a lot of fun. I mean, they also put in details in the bottom, you know, like an air tank or air cylinder, battery box. So it's, trains are trains. We're here to have fun. Compared to a scale caboose, just a little bit heftier. So scale caboose, not scale caboose. Rail King. Pretty much a vision line in a way. And then 027. So here's 027. Here's Rail King. Put them side by side. Just a hair smaller. Not by much. Like I said, Rail King. 027. Full scale. So yeah, it's just a little bit off. That's all. But we're here to have fun. Rail King's great. I love it. The engines, I will say the engines are a little tiny, but the cars are fantastic. Rail King, yeah, it's a great product. I agree with that. Silver, gray, blue, range. We're losing daylight. Yeah, we were about to eat dinner. That was fun. But yeah, Rail King stuff, whenever I find it and it's got like a cool subject matter, I'm definitely picking it up. Like I picked up a Timken car. Hey, Radar, how's it going? Happy Monday. We picked up a Timken car a couple weeks ago from Iron Horse Trains. He's got the coolest cars always just hanging out. And then I picked up a K-Line scale reefer car. So they're side by side right now in the yard. If I actually turn on the rail cam, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So there's the last car in line is a Rail King. And I can actually hear, let me move these down. Let's see. Give the track some power here. I'm going to move these cars down to give you guys a little look. All right, so turn off the Jeep. So the car on the right, the yellow car, well, they're both yellow. The reefer car with the New York Central Circle logo is a full-scale K-Line car. Then behind it is a Rail King Timken bearing car. So can't complain. Hey, Rose Jewel, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I've got some track power supplies in the box for Strasbourg. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, DB Tech, did you want my track risers? The gray risers I built? If you want, just give me a shout. I'll give you those. Let's see. Got some other comments coming in. Got my Constellation light up box car. That is so cool. Yeah, the only car I have close to that box car is my oh, the crossing's going off. You move these back. Still going? Nope. Oh, yes, it is. The only car I have close to that is my my Lantern or Lighthouse car. That's also a fan favorite. Gotta move these cars up. Oh, I just derailed the train. Excellent work. Excellent. I'll just move that up there. Not a problem at all. Perfect. There we go. Let's see. Osmerica, welcome. Gotta move these cars back so the crossing gates aren't going off the whole time. There we go. Not sure. Maybe trade you on something for that log loader unless you decide you want to keep it. You can have the log loader. I'll give that to you as well. Because I don't want to throw away those risers. They were really cool. Florida Railroad Dog, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Won't be coming to this year. Been forced to cancel the trip. Ah. Sorry to hear that. A whole train be like $400. Yeah. Rail Chief 74, welcome. Let's see. Randall Ellison said, "Hey Artie, awesome. Got an American Models Limited Trinity 2-bay covered hopper. Very pretty car. Also picked up some various flat cars. I love flat cars. I don't have enough. I don't think you can have enough flat cars. And it sounds stupid. When I was a kid, I had like 4 favorite cars. My options have slightly changed. I used to love flat cars. I used to also like tankers. I still like tankers. Gondolas and boxcars. Now I'm getting into more of, hoppers and boxcars and caboose. I didn't understand cabooses when I was a kid, or caboose as I call them. So, Rail Chief, what's going on over there? Oh, I'll just mess around with some trains. Probably going to derail something. Yep, definitely going to derail something. GP7. Oh, those are sweet. U36 Union Pacific for my birthday. Very, very cool. Rose Jewel, you're good at fixing derailments. You need to get a job with the railroad. Yeah, I'm trying my best. Rose Jewel, we talked about earlier in the stream, I actually applied to CSX again for a Carman position or a journeyman position. So we'll see. I don't know. At this point, I'm pretty close to giving up working for the railroad and finding something completely different. Need a new caboose. Pensy. I got a lot of those. Here's one just chilling here. There we go. Can't have this one though. This is my Rail King. This was a gift from Mr. Matt Garman over there. So if he's watching, thank you. This is a great caboose. It was a gift for the 1000th live stream, or 1000 subscriber 24-hour live stream extravaganza. Missed some comments up here. Let's see. Totally off the rails for a Crazy Train music reference. Yeah, I know Crazy Train. Oh man. Let's see, I missed some other comments up here. Steve Malone or Malin, welcome, welcome. I know I missed something. I'm sorry. It's like got this little bitty screen. An N scale. Very cool. Southern Yankees trains, welcome, welcome. Flat cars aren't something I usually buy, but I couldn't resist getting these. Very cool. Yeah, I've got bulkhead flat cars. Okay. Yeah, I can they're all right. I've got one bulkhead flat car and it's missing a bulkhead. So now it's just a post flat car. So we'll have to see. Train Nadix. I just saw that. That's pretty cool. Or Trainiacs. That's cool. Yeah, Southern Yankee. That was it's very thrifty. I like it. On the hunt for American Flyer log loader, if anybody has any leads, I've got a Lionel one. I'm going to give to one of my friends here. I do not have an AM Flyer or a Gilbert. Railfan Kimball, welcome. Hanging in there every day. Trying to work for the railroad. 24-hour live stream was epic. Yeah, I know. It was a haul. I will tell you. I had a great time. No, thank you guys. Anyone who did check out the live stream, that was fun. I did end up passing out around 3:30 in the morning, 4 a.m. and it was just nuts. Radar, I did check Amtrak. There's really just not anything that I'm really interested at the moment with Amtrak. Osmerica apply to other railroads. Yeah, I applied to NS. It did not work out because of my weight. But the thing is, I'm already on railroad number 5, so I got 4 or 5, and it sounds really bad. Dangerous on 027 corners, yeah. Steve's gonna find you a log loader. There you go. Railfan Kimball, yeah, I tried to get in with NS as well. I didn't fit, so to say. So, no, they didn't like my BMI. They said I was too big. So I either have to lose the weight and reapply or just not be a conductor. So we'll have to see. Let's see. 2 hours of HO scale. Yeah. RJ fell asleep. I fell asleep on the floor. It was rough. I had to pass out. But yeah, so everyone, I'm like on, I think railroad number 5. So really quick, York Rail, they just did not, I don't know what their problem was, but York Rail was like, no, pretty much in a nice way. Strasbourg, they're an awesome organization. It was just it just didn't work out because of money. They just weren't paying enough for me to live off of, and I wasn't asking for anything too crazy in my opinion. It wasn't something I could financially work with, but I'd love to work there. Maybe when I retire, be a really good spot to work at. Or if it was my first job, yes, I would have worked at Strasbourg for sure. But no, YRC or York Rail just did not work out. Strasbourg didn't work out. NS said I was too fat. I'm just being honest with you guys. NS was like, no, lose the weight, come back. And then CSX, basically, they said they read my application for conductor, but they said they interviewed me too, but they didn't interview me nor look at my application. They just threw it out pretty much. So I applied for a Carmen position for CSX after getting an email last night from their recruiting team, which is a computer probably, saying that I might be interested in something else. So I think you would be good at real train dispatch after all you're good at this. Thank you so much. Yeah, I want to be on the ground. I can't. Having a desk job is just killing me right now. Like physically and mentally. Hey, Skipper Dad, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Those railroads are dumb. Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, it's I'm still kind of bitter about the NS thing, but it's their policy, it's their company. They can, it's their club, you know. Hey Harry, how's it going? I could work for the Pennsylvania Railroad if they were still around. They hired everyone, so it would have been would have been nice. I could have just walked down the street, go to work. Got the old main line down the street. Keep the faith. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I just need I'm just looking for a career change. There you go. Can't talk. MTH made the repro. Wait, if it helps. Oh, geez. Beyond Disability, Texas official. Welcome, Edward. Hey, Harry's. Sweet. Yeah, Harry, York was awesome. I don't know if I had told you that. It was a lot of fun. And I wish I had room for one of those coal tippers. That would have been awesome in the yard, but not on this layout. Maybe the next layout I build, when I have some more space, I'll get one of those coal tippers from Millhouse or a roundhouse or a turntable. Eric Williams, how's it going? Don't give up. Hang in there. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm just doing, like I said, one day at a time. See what CSX says about the Carmen position. But it would be kind of cool working on, I thought about it too, like on the drive home today and on the way to work. I was just thinking, it'd be really cool to work in a car shop, seeing all these different cars that come in, kind of diagnosing the problems, seeing bad order cars, the BO cars, or yeah, BO, bad order cars. It's like a mystery, and I've done inspection my entire life, so it might be a really good fit. We'll have to see. Skipper wants to ask a question. I don't really meet people out at places I don't know. That's just my rule in the channel. Thinking of the 2026 that uncoupled and took off last week. That was fun. It was terrifying. You thought it was funny. That was the good one too. It has the oh god, the rings. It has I forgot what, you guys probably know the term when your wheels have the rings around them. So we'll have to see. Eric's got a Rail King Santa Fe Northern Steamer. Very cool. Yeah, the Rail King, I had a starter set. It actually came with my golf tanker. The caboose is on the platform drying. I dropped the caboose that came in that set. And what else did it come with? It came with a... I know it came with the tanker. It came with one other car. I can't think of it at the moment. But it was a really, really nice Rail King set. But I actually sold the steam engine because I just didn't want it. It was 4260 or 460 or something. Just didn't want it anymore. Baldwin rings, they're like the outer rings, the hoops of the drive wheels. So it was that variation of the 2026 when it took off. I was like, oh god, no. Tonight everything shouldn't take off. We can actually run some trains here in a second. Well, we'll see. I deserve a railroad job for your passion. Yeah, I'm trying my best. I've applied a lot. And now I know, well, the thing is too, I was going to say, like, for railroad jobs, the interviews are very different than anything I've ever interviewed before in my life. It's very, it's very, it's different. It's interesting because you want to answer their questions and then exceed their expectations of your answers. And they want everything to do with like safety, concerning other people, things like that. Or the hardest questions I've ever had, I've had several railroad interviews at this point. The most interesting question I've gotten at least 3 times was, you're working with people with seniority over you and they break the rules. What do you do? And that is like the hardest question. It puts you in a horrible position because for me, I said, if they're not affecting someone's safety, I would not bring it to their attention. Because I actually had 2 different variations of that question. One of it was if they're going to affect someone else's safety, and they're breaking the rules, or they're around other people. And the other variation I had was, if you see someone breaking the rules, are you going to confront them about it? And I was like, heck no. I'm going to let the supervisor, deal with that. I'm not going to start any drama on the railroad, especially if you're stuck with a group or whatever. I just thought it was very interesting that they would ask those questions. They're good questions. They want to pick your brain, but they also want to hear the safety aspect. And I think my best answer that I came up with that question was, if I see someone breaking the rules and it is going to put someone else or myself or them in a safety, a hazardous condition, then I would say something. But other than that, no, I would bring it up to a supervisor at a later time. So, yeah, Blake, but the thing is, there's a lot of, they'll pull that question. They'll say, oh, they have seniority, so what do you do? They're cutting corners. And I'm like, bring it up to a supervisor. Say, hey, I saw this. I'm not trying to start anything. That's how I approach it. But it's very hard to tell if that's the correct answer. So, Harry got mowed down. Oh, no. Shipwright, how's it going? Personally, wouldn't mind working around Steam in some fashion. Not too many paying positions for that anymore. Strasbourg it's just, I wish I was younger. I'll just say that. If I didn't have any financial responsibilities, I would definitely be working for Strasbourg right now. Oh, Captain Crutch, what's up? A friend of mine told me recently, once you become a railroader, you're unfit for any other kind of work. Railroading is like a family that is currently bossed around. I could see, I was actually talking about that today with a friend of mine. We were discussing the conductor role. And if you think about it, if you're a conductor, in a way you're kind of disposable, because they go I feel like, in my opinion, they go through conductors like tissues. So we'll have to that's the way these companies are treating it. So just an opinion. So if you're a journeyman, you learn all these different fabrication skills, welding, electrical, air brakes, anything pneumatic wise. You're learning all these different skills you can kind of provide for a future career, just in case it doesn't work. Compared to a conductor position, if you're a conductor, you're a certified conductor, you are a conductor. Now, they are very skilled workers, but I'm just saying it's a very niche environment from what I'm starting to gather. But I really would like to be a conductor, but if there's nothing else that I can do, and I can make a decent living in a car shop, I will work in a car shop. I just want to be around the railroad and work, But that's just how I've been observing things of recent. Oh yeah, Harry, your phone got destroyed by the mower. Jeez. I'm sorry. Hopefully you're able to recover some footage through the cloud, but and hopefully you're able to get a new phone. I would cry. There's so many pictures of things I've done, like rail fanning and YouTube stuff and layout photos, memories. I think most of it's probably backed up to the cloud, but you never know. Probably lose some stuff. Hey Roger, how's it going? Welcome. Let's see, got some other. Railfan Roger said he was late. There's no such thing as being late. We're gonna go on probably till 10:30ish, and we'll see. Roger, I did that. I had the interview. I got the job, but I couldn't take it because of money. Unfortunately, it wasn't paying enough. But if I was younger and if I didn't have a house or other responsibilities financially, I would have definitely taken the job at Strasbourg. I love that place. And the staff there is amazing. Anyone looking for an entry-level job, if you're in the Lancaster, Maryland area, definitely go work at Strasbourg. It's a fantastic organization. They're expanding. They're getting into more revenue freight, and they will always run steam. Always. And their diesel, of course, 8618, but it's a great organization, great people. What's it take to be a real locomotive engineer? I believe you have to, unless you're already a certified engineer, you go through a conductor trainee program, And from, if you ever read, I encourage anyone that's interested in the railroad, look up it doesn't matter what region, where it is, look up a general application for a conductor. And it will say about, you'll see it in the terms after reading like 30 pages of just what your responsibilities will be, training, all that stuff. It will say in there you are expected to complete conductor training and basically, I forgot what they call it. It's basically moving up, but you move up in the company and you're expected to become an engineer after 4 to 5 years of being employed with the railroad as a certified conductor. So you kind of start as a conductor trainee, you work up to a conductor, then you become an engineer after training and everything as well. You go back down to school and you get trained as a conductor down there in Georgia. So, yeah, training. There you go. But yeah, you rank up, and it's there's a lot of competition, but you know, the railroad is desperate for workers. It's just an interesting situation. They won't take certain people, obviously, but they're still screaming for help. It's interesting. Nothing got saved, all gone. Some of the pictures, videos, 2 hours at York. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that. Captain Strasburg doesn't pay enough, has a high employee turnover. Yeah, they like I said, great organization. It just I couldn't work there and live, unfortunately. But they were really nice, and they reached out. All the management there said, "Hey, if you ever need anything, ever need help, you know, just reach out to us." I got their phone numbers and whatever. If I ever need any help, any questions with Steam, they said they would be there for me. So that's really, really kind of. They didn't have to do that. Extend the olive branch, you know. But I also told them I'll be there like all summer, so we'll have to see. A store clerk. It's like Roger. That job pays like $13 an hour. I cannot live on that. Yeah, but Harry, hopefully, it's just horrible. I'm trying to read. I thought I had a Russian bot, but it went away. But yeah, so I'm still on the hunt for a railroad job. Like I said, CSX has my application. We'll have to see. It's for the car shop. I think it'd be kind of fun. And it's down in Curtis Bay, Baltimore, and its own little property. It's an ex-Western Maryland yard, I believe. According to I have a placard that has a map on it of the Western Maryland. So, yeah, we'll have to see how it works. I wonder if Strasburg has a reunion of Steam shirts available anymore. I'm not sure. They did have some new shirts. I got one that has a skeleton playing a piano. It says The Road to Paradise. I just thought it was such a cool shirt. I love skeletons, and when it comes to Halloween time, I love some spooky stuff. But yeah, it was really cool. I just had to have it. I love my my heavy metal and skeletons and all that fun stuff. Nothing too dark though. But yeah, I thought it was cool. So yeah, we can fire up some engines here. We'll get the steam engine rolling first. It's one of your guys' favorites, so we'll have to see. We got more York shows. I hope so. Yeah, let's fire up the Boston, the B&A. 765's on the move. Uh-oh. Get the antennae out. I feel like I'm teaching like class here with the pointer. Mega Death Sharks. Probably not running the Sharks tonight. Oh man, so yeah, we get the B&A all fired up because we're already running at what, an hour in almost. Yeah, 9:02. Ooh. Yeah, we'll run the B&A and get the track power on. All right, she's all. It's all hot up. Smoke up the room. The BNA will not smoke up the room, but I've got some other stuff we can run later that will definitely smoke up the room. So I'll turn the volume down a little bit. T1 boiler, yeah. She's running. Here, I'll get the Railfan camera set up for you guys. There we go. 1309. I bet you if Rail King, or not Rail King, but MTH was rocking and rolling, they would have made a 1309 by now. Whoa, hit neutral by mistake. Great white whistle. Hey, got a board ordered. Nice. Alright, we'll get the Jeep running. It's gonna get loud. I think we'll be alright. Just what is going on? We're gonna run some trains. Hey, Milwaukee Railroad, how's it going? Or Milwaukee Road Man, welcome. Some do not have. Oh, man. Just discovered I have a York piece. Very cool. Yeah, sorry guys, trying to figure out the 44-tonner, York, October 20th, 1990. That's older than me. That's awesome. Uh-oh. Lino Moguls. Oh, man. Hey, Reading Reading Railer, welcome to the channel. Trying to get this PS1 working right. You know what? I'm gonna run underneath the platform. I'm gonna get the Oh, Reading Railfan changed. Okay. There we go. Got 2 of them. That's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna try to fix this. Almost ready to roll. Uh-oh, George Trains. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, so now we got both the trains going. Gonna go get a cup of coffee. Sounds great. Bring me one too. I just have water tonight. Yeah, it's Western Maryland. Except the steam engine is, the steam engine's B and A, but I'm running chassis special cars. You're supposed to drink water after running steam, yeah. Are KDs the same as knuckle couplers? I believe so. It's like the O or the N scale, or DC scale knuckle coupler. Hey, Jake, how's it going? Creepy crawl. Yeah. Got some wheel slip on the steam engine. So guys, I was working on some electronics this week, and I actually wired up the bridge signal right there. So the bridge signal's all wired up. Started walking. Very nice. That's awesome. And then we also got the Lionel beacon all wired up. So that's all working. All by heat. At 14 volts. Gotta stick to the 14 volts. Hey, thanks DB Tech. Yeah, this is the original one, I believe. Hey, thanks Eric. Pre-wheeler Lionel poster. Yeah, I got a bunch of them. Semaphores. Yeah, the semaphores are a lot of fun. Hey, Brian, how's it going? Welcome. I do not currently have any legacy locomotives. Just have some TMCC and lots of conventional stuff. The steam engine's actually working off of TMCC. Yeah, Eric, the steam engine's from, I think it's from 1996, so she's doing pretty good. Actually turn the volume down on the steam engine. And it runs just like a post-war. So yeah, the steam engine, I can actually turn the volume off using the TMCC remote. And now it's just nice and quiet. But if I want it to be loud, I just turn the volume up. There we go. It's actually before the tower comm and all of that, so but yeah, I don't have any legacy at this moment, but I've actually thought about picking up here, let me give these guys a break. I'm actually gonna switch out these locomotives right here. Whoops. And it's all smoky. She did do did a little bit of damage with smoke, but nothing too bad. Nothing too bad at all. We move in actually, and then I can turn up the brightness on because it is a little bit darker outside. Oh, that's too bright. Too bright. There we go. Awesome. But yeah, I currently do not have any legacy stuff, but I'm looking into getting one of the camelbacks to kind of get my feet, in the water, as they would say. But it's a lot of money right now, and I actually talked to a bunch of people about this. I've never spent more than, I believe, to my knowledge, $250 for an engine ever. So this whole collection you guys are seeing, unless it's a set, I've never spent more than $250 for an engine. So I got the B&A Hudson with all the sounds and all that for I think it was a little over $200. $250, $300. I've never spent more, but I think this one was $200. So you can get the early TMCC stuff for that, and it's just something to mess around with. It's a lot of fun. It's got a lot of cool sounds and all that fun stuff. Is there a modern replacement sound of steam board on the market? Rose Jewel, you can actually get an ERR board, Electric Railroad, by Third Rail or Sunset Models. Check them out. Just Google ERR boards. You can get all the newer rail sounds, and they run conventionally too. They'll just wire up. Very easy. Heath, what's up? Oh, black and white. I don't have that filter. I'm not that cool. I can't do that filter through the StreamYard. StreamYard. Not SteamYard. Tonight it's SteamYard. Love finding amazing deals on new and used HO scale. Yeah, it's always fun finding a good deal. It's the name of the game, honestly. Thinking of making a turntable out of a Lazy Susan and a piece of track to save some space. Very cool. So yeah, actually, favorite legacy engine, probably the T1s that are coming out, or the K4s, the full scale K4s. They're really nice. But I do not have any legacy stuff quite yet. It will happen. I can turn off the crossing gates there. I don't want those lights to burn out. There we go. It's on a block, so if the train's in the block, the lights are going to be on the whole time, flashing away. Oh, man. Do they have ERR boards for GG1s? Yes. Yes, they do. And they sound fantastic. You can get Heath, if you get a full-scale Williams GG1, throw an ERR board in there. They're just a lot of fun. Sparky has one of those. For Shipwright. I gotta see what Shipwright said. Okay, there you go. Turntable. I have a Lazy Susan and a piece of track to save space. Just use a couple of wires for alligator clips and feed juice to the locos. That works too. You can block it all out. Just use brushes. Just make a simple brush system. You can honestly take 2 pieces of copper material and just put them on the bottom. Make your little contacts, just little brush arms, and there you go. You could even take a wire. So shipwright, you could actually take a wire, in theory, take 2 wires, and if you make a loop around the center of the Lazy Susan with your electrodes, and then wire them up that way, that'd be kind of cool. Be really cool to engineer something like that, but just do a loop of wire around another loop of wire. It would work. But yeah, definitely, I would love to have a turntable up here. I just don't have the space right now. I cannot fit a full-scale GG1 in my room, let alone my track. You can still put an ERR board in one of those. Unless it's the dual motor, it's going to be kind of tight. The dual motor takes up some space, but you could definitely do it. How was the York show? It was fantastic. The fall show, there was a lot of buzz at the show. People were like, yeah, the fall show's better. And it was a good show, though. I did pretty good. I bought a lot of Weaver stuff. And also got my scale Amtrak cars, which are my favorite. I love those Amtrak cars. I ran them. It was funny. So, no, Nikki actually came up here today, or yesterday, last night. And she was finishing her house. So Nikki's house is finally painted and done. I just have to do the scenery and the whole scene of the house. It looks really, really good. But she came up here yesterday. She's like, are you running those Amtrak cars for Monday? And I said, no, I'm going to run something else. She's like, are you sure? What kind of Weaver cars? I'll show you. So one of the cars is actually the Western Maryland Hopper that was on the inner track going around. And then the others, picked up 3 Norfolk Southern coal hoppers from Weaver. These are really cool. And yeah, I got three of these, and then I got the Western Maryland hopper that's on this train on the inside track. Superliner. But yeah, superliners are great. The double stack cars. I think they could fit up here. I don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, and then right before York, I actually bought this car. I've seen this car in person, so I had to have it. This is a Weaver Horseshoe Curve anniversary, 150 years, I believe. Yeah, 150 years of service. And this is from 2004, so 20, let's just add another 20 years, so 65 years, let's just call it that. 165 years of service, almost. Well, 167, give or take a few. So 168. 168 years of service. That's just amazing for a railroad. Nah, no worries. Superliner, full scale. Yeah, they're going to be like this long and like this high. You'll need like a storage facility just to keep them in. Jello cars in Oska. I think K-Line... I want DB Tech. I'm going to say K-Line or MTH probably made one. I bet. K-Line made some cool stuff. Very cool stuff. Hey, no problem, Eric. Finally got to see the real Superliners in action yesterday. Yep. Over in Cumberland. I didn't know they ran Superliners to Cumberland. Who would, why didn't they tell me? Oh, man. But yeah, I bet you Jello cars, probably K-Line. I could see that. K-Line had all the good, cool stuff. Lionel probably made a Vision Line one after a K-Line car, I bet. And it's going to cost you like $120. So now look for the K-Line. Sorry, I had to yawn because I don't have coffee tonight. I'm just drinking water. I got to go to bed early and wake up early. So for work. But I'm actually on the hunt for... so does anyone have any things that they're looking for at train shows? Any wish list pieces? I got a conversation going here on your dream piece. There's a piece that you've been hunting after, your unicorn piece. And I'll tell you guys, I have one, and I've seen it only twice at a train show, and it is driving me nuts because I cannot find it. and that is the Ice Cold Express from, well, I've seen it in Lionel, Vision Line, or MTH Premier, and it's called the Ice Cold Express. So it's a BNSF reefer car, and they make them in real life. They're as real as the hair on my head right here. And they are basically, it's a reefer car, Mechie reefer, and it has icicles on top. I've been looking for one for a very long time. So if anyone has any wish list items, I'd love to hear it. Get something going here. Menards might have a Jello car. I'll have to check that out. I know they have the M&Ms. They got the licensing for the M&Ms, and those are really cool. Steve wants a 1.5 scale ride-on. There you go. Storage is an art form. That's awesome. That would be a wish list item for me. We made a joke before we moved here. I always wanted a train to go get the mail, and now I can't because I live on a hill, so there is no train. Trying to get a Microtrains Eclipse car. Good luck. They might, Heath, if you can make it to Strasbourg, they might have them at Strasbourg. DB Tech wish list: a Lionel GG1 and a turbine, affordable turbine, and GG1. Let's see. Jeff the Railroad Enthusiast, welcome. Sorry I'm late. No such thing as being late. If you guys are here, you're here. No such thing as being late, but welcome so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome, welcome. Still don't make the ones I want, but an N scale all Reading and Northern 2025, 270, 275, 13, 2102. 2102 is available in older names, but not the current one. Give Broadway Limited a couple months. They'll make them. Like to find a Milwaukee Road 261 Lionel Legacy locomotive and looking for that locomotive. Very cool. George Trains. I'm sorry. Ohio Central System Engine. Very cool. Never even heard of that railroad. I know there's a bunch of railroads I keep on learning about, like Gulf. It's Ohio Gulf Western, where 2025 came from. That's a cool railroad too. NPC era Mighty J. That's awesome. Old Lionel BNSF Ice Cold Express has problems. Oh no. That's like my dream car. They had one. Look, they had one at the Kutztown show. It had steam or smoke effect. I wasn't too thrilled. I just want the car. I don't want it to sing and dance. I just want the car. We'll have to see. Train Show Dream Piece, Rail King Challenger at a budget price. There you go. NPC era Mighty J, read that one. Microtrains rules. Yeah, Microtrains make some great stuff. How would I find that locomotive at Eric? Look up eBay. Check out eBay. Check out Trains with a Z. They're a really good organization. I bought a lot of stuff through them. Most of it, I will say most. I had one problem, and it's just because the piece was older and it just didn't work quite right. But check out Trains with a Z. Wouldn't say no to an NPC J class either. Yeah, same here. We got a Conrail EMD GP40 N-scale locomotive Sunday from Amazon. That's exciting. There you go. It's a short line. Very nice. Yeah, it's the Ohio Gulf Western, I believe. That's the one where 2025 came from. Or, yeah, I believe so. Ohio Gulf and Western. That's a cool railroad. Randall Ellison's back. Would not say no to it. Yeah, NPC Js are really cool. We could actually run the J that I have. If you guys want, I'll pull the J up. We'll run the J. I have a Williams J class. It would fit perfectly with these Chessie special cars if you guys want. The inner track, I'm going to take the GP9 off. We can run the GP30 if you guys want as well. The Seaboard. That would kind of fit in with the CSX cars, the B&O, a lot of B&O stuff, the Western Maryland. It would kind of fit in a little bit. just later predecessor. I'm kind of in a GP30 mood because the Western Maryland Scenic has a GP30. Well, they have two GP30s, and I love GP30s. They are just real nice. Go for it. Okay, that's 2 yeses. All right, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I'm the third yes. So I'm going to hook those up. Let me get the Railfan camera in position here. I got to pull the steam engine back around to the front of the layout. So I'll do that. Norfolk Western. Go for it. Yeah, we'll run those. All right, let me spin you guys around. The GP30 also smokes, makes noises, and all that. Did you say running the GG1? No, we're going to run the J class. Norfolk Western. My classic series bootleg Williams J class steam engine. We're going to run that one. Yes, it's totally bootlegged. For sure. It's bootlegged off the 746, which is Lionel's J class from the post-war era. All right, let me go. All right, let me tighten down the hatch here. All right, so I'm gonna go grab those other trains. Yeah, don't forget to smash the like button. Thank you so much. That really does help out the channel and everything. All right, let's get the power to the track. We have power. All right, I'm going to do engine. Yeah, they do have the coolest roof. One last little toot. Cool. All right, so let me go grab the the GP30 and the J class. Be right back. So I'm gonna crawl under the platform, grab those for us. So I'll be right back in a couple minutes, but I'll still be here. But I'll read your guys' comments when I get back to the desk. Just give me a second here. There's the J. Whoops. There we go. There's the J. Let me get rid of the Western Mirror. We'll switch spots. Got the GP30. Cool. All right. All right, I'm back. Hopefully everything didn't go haywire on us. Don't forget to smash the like. Saw that one. Yeah, GP30s do have the coolest roof. So let's get that fired up. Let me get a better angle for you guys. Here's the Jeep 30 right there. Yeah, MTH Coors Light Express. That's a good one too. That is a very hard train to find. So there's my Jeep. Good old Seaboard. Coors boxcars. Very cool. Who knew they'd make like a expensive train out of a cheap beer? Like it's the Coors Express. It's perfect. All right, I'm gonna get the lights on for this one. So let me start her up. Track. Whoops. All right, guys, I'm going to turn on the lights a little bit so you can see them. There we go. There we go. There we go. More PRR diesels. Oh, geez. Yeah, Williams J. Yeah, 611, definitely. Hey, thanks, Eric. Peter Rothwell, thank you so much. Have a great night as well. Have a great week. Oh, missed some comments up at the top. K-line cabooses are awesome. Yeah, Rose Jewel for sure. I think I need more PRR diesels. Yeah, me too. I have lots of steam, but lots of diesels in PRR. Yeah, I definitely want to get some classics. Woohoo, it's 611. GP30 Milwaukee Road. That would look beautiful. Yeah, EMDs are just my favorite. There we go. Hey, John Doe, how's it going? The T1 in Harrisburg this week. I don't believe so. There's going to be a T1 in Harrisburg this week. Milwaukee Road, engines on order. Coors and Miller beer rolling stock. Awesome. The J does not, it has the crappy Williams whistle. I can sound the GP30's horn. Oh, no way. John Doe, when is that? Is that on, could that be on Sunday as well, or just this weekend? I'd love to see that. The T1 Trust. Hey, thanks, Eric. K3LA horn. Yeah. I love this horn. This engine also has the speed control, so I haven't touched the speed at all on this locomotive, and she can just coast and coast and coast, even in conventional mode. Which I didn't know. Apparently these locomotives do have speed control. So on the inside of these locomotives, there's like a black... You'll see on one of the flywheels, it's black and white stripes. You'll see a little sensor. That's your speed control. So this locomotive does have speed control. Pretty sweet. I'll be in the parking lot of the Hotel Harrisburg Hershey from this weekend, Wednesday to Sunday. Whoa! Sounds like I need to make a side trip before this weekend. I'm gonna go grab another engine to replace the J. The J's acting up. I mean, it's a Williams J, so I'm not 100% surprised here. But we'll have to see. Open House T1 Trust. I'll have to definitely check that out. Maybe Friday? Friday after work, I'll shoot up to Harrisburg and do some exploring. But that'd be so cool to do a video on. Alright, guys, I'm going to grab another engine to replace the J. RS3 Santa Fe. We could run one of those. George Trains, I have an RS3 Santa Fe. Give me a second really quick. 5550 project. 126 miles per hour. I don't even know where they could test that other than the Northeast Corridor, or if they brought her down to the Amtrak test facility in the desert. Hey, Chris, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great week. Hopefully, oops. Sorry, I thought something happened. Hopefully, have a great week. Thank you so much. So I got another engine on the outer track. There you go. There we go. Hey, thanks, Jeff. The NPC engine does not have speed control. It just flies. No, Jeff, it's a NPC era, I believe from 80, I think. 1989, 1987, I think 87. But I did replace the lights in it with LEDs. Yeah, Jesse Seaboard, or the Seaboard. The Seaboard's making all the noise for us. Yep, yep, it's a U-boat. Got ourselves a U-boat. I actually want to pull some different cars real quick. C&O boxcar with a brakeman on the roof. George Trains, I have that exact same car. I don't know where it's at, but I promise I have it. It's the hydraulic brakeman accessory, which I'd love to do a video on because it's a really cool car. Here, I actually have that car. I found it. So George Trains, you're talking about this car? This one right here? This one's the one with the holes on top. And there's a accessory that goes on top, and the brakeman, it's basically a cop and a robber situation, or the cop's chasing someone, but they call it like the hydraulic lift car. Pretty cool car. It's just like part of a whole box. Really, really light, but it's a really pretty car. So, all shiny. It is so fun. Yeah. Were they called U-boats because they had some engines as German U-boat submarines? No, because it was called like a U-36 or a U-30-33. There's a bunch of... It's the GE's like style locomotive. They called them U-boats. Yeah, George, the layout is looking awesome. I love that upper level. It's so pristine. Like, I didn't get that level of pristine up here from the last one. It looks great. Yep, got the GP30 cranking along. This one, the doors don't stay shut, so they do this. One window goes up, one goes down, or door. I also have this C&O car right here, the For Progress from 1980. This is a fun one. Yeah, they use the letter O. Or U. God, I'm losing it. They use the letter U, so we just call them U-boats. They're also not the prettiest looking locomotives in the world, but it just sounded cooler. Just dropping cars. I'm actually going to switch out the outer train real quick. We'll do one more loop so you guys can see her shut down. I actually want to run some of these ore cars on the outer track. I love that sound. Hey, no problem, George. Yeah, the layout looks amazing. Alright, we're going to run these ore cars. I have not ran these yet on the current layout. George Trains, thank you so much for stopping in. Gotta let her, grandfather was... Oh, father. Very cool. Father was a brakeman for Conrail. That's awesome. DB Tech, not yet. I've got some more wiring and scenery stuffs to do. Oh, sharks again. No, I'm not getting out the sharks. Oh, man. Does anyone care what the bottom of the boxcar looks like? I don't know. Anyone can see the bottom of a car unless you turn it over. So, radar, that's a very good question. There are lots of... now I'm all washed out. There we go. Still all washed out. So there are a lot of boxcars that I have. Bottom, it's nothing. It's just... This is almost like a mirror, you know? I can reflect it back to you guys. But I've got some other boxcars that are completely detailed. Like, let me grab one. So, there you go. Look at that. Look at all the detail. Like the brake cylinder, some levers and everything. So you get like different details. I do kind of like the detail underneath, but this is a scale car. This is a Conrail scale car. It's cool, but you don't need it. Even like the Weaver cars are detailed underneath. You get like the little doors and stuff, and you get the, you know, the brake wheel in the back. Then this one should have all the air cylinder stuff. There it is, all the air cylinders or whatnot. So, but yeah, George Trains, have a great night at work. Be safe. Hope to see you soon. I got some scenery done. The campfire scene looks great. Thank you so much. Yeah, I had to get that part done. The hobo camp, they needed a place to stay. So yeah, we got the hobo camp all fixed up there. So yeah, I got a lot of scenery done this week. Not as much as I hoped to, but I kind of went crazy. So I started one section. Let me actually turn off the crossing lights there. So I got to one section of the layout and I started working for the video. I was like, man, I got to get more of this done. So I just kind of went along with it. Right after work, I just started working on the layout. So I got a lot done. Then Nikki finished painting her house in the corner, which I can show you guys really quick. So let me get the rail cam. So I'll point that over there. But she did an amazing job painting this house in Polar Express theming. And I'm just really, really excited to get this all lighted up and everything. Put a scene out front, like a garden, a driveway. So let me turn it over to that. No, she did not paint the Cherry Hill station. All right, and there it is. So she did a lot of work on this house. It doesn't look good with this camera. This camera does not give it any justice, but she wanted to do a um, Polar Express paint scheme, and it just looks phenomenal. I'm just so happy it's finally done. She worked on it last night until about midnight. And she was like, Nick, we have to go to bed. And I was like, what are you talking about? And I didn't realize how late it was. But yeah, we got the house done. I put it in the back corner. And I'm going to build a railroad crossing to go across track 1 and 2 to go towards the Railfan Park area. So kind of like my own private drive. It's going to be my house on the layout. And then next door we got the mobile home. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Jeff, so how often do you oil, lubricate, service the locomotives that are shelved? Required monthly or weekly? So Jeff, honest question, or that's a great question. So great example. So we ran the B&A Hudson earlier in the stream. Well, whoops, just hit the chair. So that engine was running dry. You kind of have to look at stuff and kind of feel the gears and whatnot. If it sounds dry, it's usually dry. And when I mean dry, you'll hear the AC, because we're using AC motors. For most of this stuff, you'll hear the scraping of the brushes on the commutator or the armature pad on top. Still hear that sound of grinding. So what I do, I take 2-26 lubricant spray from CRC and just little spray that loosens up your brushes. And then for your gears, I use Molly grease, which is from now Woodland Scenic. It's my hairband right here. So yeah, I use a little bit of Molly grease. It's in a tube, white lithium. And I use the white stuff because if it's white lithium, you'll be able to see where your grease is. Compared to a lot of the wheels and trucks are black. They do make a black grease. It's very, very nice. It's actually lithium grease, but it's a lighter... it's a darker color. I'm sorry. So the white stuff, I use that so I can see where things are, see where they're getting into. Especially when you get like the B&A Hudson has metal gears on the drivers. It has a center drive gear as well. And then you have I guess it's a distributor gear off the motor housing on the other side. So to see that where the grease is going, I like using the white lithium. Just a little dot on each wheel, and then you just spin it by hand. And it works itself in. A dot does a lot. Yeah, definitely. Me too. I'm glad she's done painting this house. It looks fantastic. But Jeff, I would say, just got to feel out when things are needed. Like before you run something, take a look. If it looks dry and then you hear a scraping sound or squeaking, put some oil on the brushes or something like that. If you hear scraping on the trucks, just put a little dab of oil. Then always grease the gears. Do not grease the wheels. You'll regret that forever. just create a mess, and then your trucks will spin or your wheels will spin out. And I oil a lot of the cars, especially when you get the passenger cars like the set that we're running tonight, the chassis specials. The center truck is like a blank, and sometimes that gets a little sticky and you'll hear it squeak. It just drives me crazy. So yeah, that's what I do. Travel by train. Welcome, welcome. Do you recommend brands of oil and grease? So oil, I just use 3-in-1. 3-in-1 oil. You can just get that from basically the dollar store. Just a little dab of that will work for O scale stuff. Now for other scales, I'm not exactly sure because you have to use a very light oil for different scales. And but for grease, Molly Grease by Woodland Scenic. Just ML. I'll look it up for you guys because I want you guys to take care of your stuff and I want to help out as much as I can. But Molly Grease is what I've been using for like 20 years. And it's called Hobby Lube White Lithium. So let me look it up. Molly Grease. All right. And you got to type in Hobby Lube too. So, all right. Here it is. Woodland Scenics Hob E. So it's literally be sure whatever you use is grease. Yeah. So this is the brand I use. I'll type it in. So it's literally Hob E Lube. There you go. And it's from Woodland Scenic, and I've been using this product for years. And it's called, and on the tube it says Molly Grease, and I'll write that. I'll spell it out for you guys. Tube says Molly Grease. So, and it's in a white packaging or yellow packaging. I'm sorry. The tube is white. The packaging's yellow, just like Woodland Scenics. I use that stuff. So, WD-40 is not really a lubricant. It's good to use if you want something. Okay, so DB Tech. So, great example for WD-40 and model railroading or toy trains. I will use a WD-40 to clean and polish shells. So if I'm using a post-war shell of a steam engine, not a diesel, do not put WD-40 on your diesel. Some of that, some of those, some of that stuff is kind of goofy. But what I'll do, I'll take WD-40 on my post-war shells. If I'm about to do like a video on one or just trying to clean one up, I'll spray it down and just wipe it down. It'll work. Look like a brand new engine right out of the factory, I promise. But no, I do not recommend putting WD-40 all over everything unless, like DB Tech says, if you're trying to clean something. I've totally given shells a bath in it if it's totally gunked up, and then you let it sit in the sun. If not, it's just going to be a slippery mess. LaBelle's 107 all day. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Yeah, it's good stuff too. Yeah, the Hobby Lube stuff I've been using for a while. It's a little pricey. It's like between now I'm losing internet. There we go. Let's see. There we go. We're back. Had a blip in the internet there. But yeah, I've been using the Molly Grease Hobby Lube stuff for a long time. It's good. I mean, it works. It gets into the gears and but yeah, it's good stuff. LaBelle makes a great lube kit. Features grease, oil, light oil. Yeah, I'm actually looking. I'm on the hunt for one. What's the train store up there? White Rose Hobbies has the LaBelle kit. It's actually a needle applicator. It looks pretty scary, but sometimes you got to pinpoint stuff, and it has every like 4 or 5 different types of oils to use, different thickness oils. Or viscosities. That's the fancy word right there. Viscosities. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So it stuff works out great. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. But yeah, always here to help. If you guys ever have questions with fixing stuff, especially post-war, just give me a shout. I'll do my best to help you guys out. I believe in every post-war engine that that I've purchased, I've taken them apart just to see what. Every post-war engine's a surprise, because people back in the day, I feel like everyone thought they could fix, well, you could fix them, but some people wired them like poorly and find all kinds of like fun stuff. Like the best, I will say this. Okay, so when I have the Erie 2032s, which are the Erie Alco PAs from, I think they're from like 49, 51, 52, around that era. And the magnet traction was all clogged up with something. And I was like, okay, what could be in here? And I opened it up, and it was birdshot from a shotgun. So I don't know where they were storing their trains, but I opened up the pilot, and completely filled with birdshot. Whoops, wrong camera. There we go. So yeah, I opened it up, and I'm like, someone was shooting a shotgun like around their trains. There's pellets, and they're like the little tiny pellets. It wasn't like an air rifle. I was like, okay, cool, very cool. How often do you clean? Let's see. Clean the railheads. Tracks can give us a demonstration. Jeff, I will be honest with you. I don't clean my track unless there's a problem. I haven't had the need to clean this track yet. The tube track, yeah, I get like a film, like a residue on it. But this track, no, I haven't cleaned. Usually you just use if you're just trying to get like something off the track, I usually use a Scotch-Brite with a little bit of alcohol. You can use denatured alcohol, that works too. Just a little bit, and you just wipe the top and just keep on going. Just so enough you see a little bit on the top. Because remember, your trains are picking up the power from your center rail, your two outer rails, or it's dispersing the power through those three rails. So you just need a little bit on top, make sure they're clean. With the rail tracks, I've come up with only one problem with cleaning the track. It's the, let's see if I have one. I don't have any switches available, but the center rail of a switch where the frogs separate, that big center contact can get very dirty through if it's arcing a lot, things like that. Just clean that with paper towel and it works. Is WD-40 smoke fluid a thing? I don't do it. Travel by train, do not. I would not. Get this, the best fog juice of the land, or smoke juice, JT's Mega Steam right here. It's $5 for one of these, $5 or $7 a bottle. This will last you a while. Use this stuff. Do not use WD-40 for smoke fluid. Baby oil, yeah, I've heard that, but you're better off just getting some JT's Mega Steam. This is Pina Colada right here. Not a sponsor, but great product. Yeah, WD-40 is, I believe it's flammable. So yeah, do not do that. It smelled pretty good. It smelled like a shop, but no, I do not. Live on a farm next to a dirt road makes a nightmare to keep things clean. Randall, yeah, they have cleaning cars. They actually had a gentleman at York that sold cleaning cars, and they're really cool. He doesn't use any solvents or any chemicals. He just uses the rotary pads. It works. After 50 years of doing repairs, I can tell you some of the horror stories. Oh, jeez. I cannot imagine. So, Harry, I'll go to a train show, and I'm sure you've done this before. You buy a post-war engine, and the guy says, oh, it works. And you put it on the test layout, and it just sits there, and you're like, oh, God. Then they end up getting a better deal. You take it back home, and you realize all the wiring is like crisscrossed applesauce on the inside. And you get it working eventually, but it's kind of like a mystery. Every post-war engine I've ever purchased has a mystery to it. Travel by train, JT's. It depends what flavor, but they redid their chemistry of the main smoke fluid of recent, the main product. But I have had zero issues with them clogging stuff. I think the only thing it clogged was the diner, which is right there. But that diner, I was running it at a too low a voltage. It needs 18 volts for the smoke unit to work and not clog up anything. Yeah, Harry, tell us a story. I have two motorized cleaning cars. Makes life a lot easier. Yeah, they're great. But yeah, travel by train. I can back you up. I just bought this at York smoked pellet. That's a good one. And then Big Boy Premium. That's another good one. And what do we got here? Coal fired steam. This is a really good one too. These are nice and light. You can see how thin, but they last a while. It's not a whiz product. When I buy any engines, I consider them not running. It's a good way to approach it, especially post-war and pre-war. I used to fix car stereos. Oh God, tape decks. Yeah. Well, it's funny. A friend of mine, well, years ago, was a friend went to school with in Baltimore, and he he had a DVD player when we were kids, so it was like a brand new thing. I want to say this is like 2004, 2005. So his parents bought this brand new DVD player and it had a VCR attached to it. If you guys remember the dual VCR DVD players, his brother shoved coins in the VCR. It was a slot. So basically, you put the tape in. It was for the eject button. So the eject button would retract as soon as the tape was out. And he shoved coins in it while the tape was in. It totally jammed it up. I think it was the VHS tape was. I forgot the movie. It was like some famous movie. It was really funny. And he's like, "Yeah, we're never getting that out of there." So the DVD player was the only thing that worked. If the front trunk is dangling from the locomotive of any layout can be replaced, he told me the gear was stripped on the axle. Not exactly sure what you mean there, but if the front truck is dangling from the locomotive, huh? I'm not exactly sure. Sometimes they hang down like the pilot. Your pilot's the front trucks, and then you have your trailing trucks in the back, depending on what kind of locomotive it is. But it really depends. Like sometimes they're fine, but if you mean it's like the pilot truck, that can dangle down. But if it's like a wheel, it means like a drive wheel, that's bad. Love that sound. Uh but yeah, I've got lots of engines that I've searched through, and you find all kinds of surprises like wiring problems, smoke unit problems, mixing pellet smoke and liquid smoke. Do not do that. It will create a mess. I promise. Don't do it. Just don't. If you're going to use liquid, stay to liquid. If you're going to use pellets, stay to pellets. Just don't mix, and you get this whole thing. The worst thing we had found was an E unit drum had aluminum foil. Excellent work. There you go. I had a blip in the internet there. Yeah, the worst thing found. I just can't believe that. That's crazy. E units are so easily fixed, you know. Travel by train. You can still buy pellets. I know a couple people in here. Reach out to Henning's Trains. He might have some pellets for you. But all of my post wars, yeah, all my post wars have been converted to liquid smoke, which isn't much of a conversion. You just clean it out completely. You open it up, clean it out, and you replace the smoke, the wick, and then you're good to go. All right, having some problems with the internet over here. Let's see. Yeah, smoke units at the wax, the worst thing. Yeah, I just yeah, Harry, I've had so many projects of just that wax eating away at the casts of the locomotives. It's been horrible. But I usually just replace them and then I'll clean them up to try to prolong the life. Let's see. Pellets are not available anymore. Yeah, there's like an overstock of them. You can find them, but honestly, I do everything liquid smoke. And sorry guys, the internet's going a little haywire here. We're down to like 1 bar. We'll see how she does, but it's like 1, 2 bars, 1, 2 bars. So we'll have to see. But yeah, I remember one company was called SP Smoke Pellets. They were making them, but I used them for a while. I actually used smoke pellets in my Berkshire 736. It had lots of problems after that, and um, after that, I converted it to liquid smoke. But yeah, guys, I'm sorry I'm having problems with the internet. So if it's like freezing, if the stream is freezing or anything like that, it's all because the internet's all going haywire. You freeze sometimes, you can still hear you. That's good to know. So yeah, I apologize for that. It's just the internet up here. I guess maybe someone hit a tree or something out in the wild. So hey Radar, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a great night. Happy railroading as always. Just have a great week. But yeah, just in case the stream decides to crap out on me, I will be at the Steamtown National Historic Site this weekend to film the beautiful Baldwin number 26, which is an 060 switcher locomotive. So if any of you guys are interested in meeting up out there, just show up. I'll be there early in the morning. If you want to say hi, film a beautiful steam engine. We'll be there early. And then the next weekend, we will be up at Strasburg for Sparky 107's meetup. That's going to be an all-day affair. Saturday, I'm going up there Saturday. Yep. And then the following week, I'll be chasing 2102 with some of my friends of the YouTube world. It's going to be awesome, but I'm really excited for this. No glitches here. No, do the stream is fine at the end. Okay, there you go. The biggest thing we get all the time is broken wheels, and well, you guys can fix that. You guys have wheels. You guys are the place to get your wheels fixed. So yeah, it's definitely the place. I had one scare with one set of wheels. I was fixing a 1666, which is the 1666 is a Prairie. Yeah, Baldwin Prairie. And yeah. It's supposed to be Nick. Uh-oh. But yeah, the Baldwin Prairie I had the original one with the swivel bell, so the earlier rendition, and the wheels fell off. And I was like, wow, this is fantastic. So I had to re-drill, well, I remilled an axle for it a long time ago, and that was fun. It works fantastically well. What happened was I ordered 2 axles that were the wrong size. My dad put them on a mill. We ended up getting them down. So I think we used a drill press, honestly, to just fix them up. So much for spell check. Yeah. Love your live streaming of the trains in the attic. Your new channel name, Nick's Attic Train Layout. No. Jeff, I've got lots of friends out there. They wouldn't know what to do. But no, I picked Nick's Crossing because the X, Nix, it's a crossing X. So I thought that was kind of clever. Play on names, because I'm Nick and it's Nick's Crossing, but if you spell Nicks, it's just a little too much. So I thought it'd be kind of fun. Just play on words, play on names. We'll have to see. Pilot wheels always seem to be missing. Ouch. Well, DB Tech, I think some people would peel off the pilots because a lot of people only had 031 track. They probably ran them really fast, and a lot of people would tear out the pilots. I've heard of that before. I would not recommend doing that if just get 042. Harry, have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping in and sharing your awesome stories of the nightmares. But yeah, Harry, hope to see you soon. I'd like to stop up at the shop soon, of course. But we'll definitely be up there for the train event. The nice sounding engine. Which one? Which engine? But yeah, so it's gonna be an awesome weekend. I'm really excited. I'm sorry guys, I'm exhausted. It's been a long day at work, so we'll have to see. Uh-oh, RJ. That's a new picture. What is that? Here, I'm gonna put RJ on the spotlight here. That is a 2102. Very cool picture. Sweet. RJ, are you going up to see Baldwin 26 this weekend? I hope so. Jeff, I do not know what N scale lubricants would be, but they have to be very, 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 very thin. So I'll have to see. Do some research on it. See what N scale or DC locomotives use. I've used like the wrong oils and stuff in them. I've messed them up. So just be careful. Get like look them up, research, call your train shop. Like if you have a local train shop, call so Jeff, call up Harry's shop, Henning's Trains in Lansdale, Pennsylvania. Um Jeff, just ask those guys because they sell everything and they've been in the business for a while, a long time. They'll be able to tell you on that one. For my O scale stuff, I told you guys what I use, but for any other advice on DC trains, ask Hennings. Definitely, they'll be able to hook you up. Just got the 2102 from Hennings. There you go. There you go. Totally understand. I can know what it's like to work the long hours. Yeah, just an 8 hour. It's my job's 8 and skate, which means you work 8 and you leave. Well, 8.5 because I have to eat my lunch, so to say. But yeah, it's been a day. Definitely been a day. I'm ready for this weekend. I'm hoping to hear back from CSX this week about that car job. Be awesome to get that job. Like I'm very excited. And it's railroad related. Be working out in the cars, working out in the shop, tools. I love tools. I like getting dirty with tools and all that stuff. Learning how cars work. You know, a simple rail car, even just a simple box car, there's a lot of stuff. You got the doors on here that move, like your doors move. You have wheels, bearings, moving parts in your wheels, couplers, air brakes, air systems, pneumatic systems, wheels themselves. They replace wheels on cars so they can roll as nice as that. Yeah. Bracketing, ladders, all kinds of stuff. Even the roof, the integrity of the car. There's just so much to think of about a rail car. And it is somewhat exciting to think about working in an engine shop or a car shop because there's so much to do. I'm sure the work never stops. Like cars always break. You get a bad order car, that car holds up production and you'd be the guy on the front line, just doing that. It's been in the camera bag waiting for you. Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw you had an imposter. That's awful. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I applied today for an engine, or not engine shop, a car shop job. I guess it would be called, it's an apprenticeship pretty much, but it's a full paid job. It's a full-time hourly job for CSX. I applied to that today because I really want to get my foot in the door for the railroad, so we'll have to see. But yeah, I'm just excited for that because It's been a crazy ride, everyone. It's like I'm trying to get a job with the railroad, and it seems like I just can't find my way in the door. Yeah, RJ, I just saw that. I just saw the picture. That's awesome. The 2102 NHO host scale Tyco engine that needs your magic touch. Ooh, keep this channel PG. The magic touch. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm hoping to hear back from CSX on that. The reason why I applied to it, I know it's not a conductor position, but I applied to the job because I got an email last night saying, hey, this job might appeal to you from your set of skills. And I was like, oh, okay, well, if the computer automated thing thinks I'm qualified, let's see if I am qualified. We'll have to see. Share it with the chat. I don't know how to do that. I'm afraid. Ooh. All right. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. RBM&M. I thought they just did Reading and Northern on the side. I didn't know they did the Blue Mountain and Reading. That's still pretty cool though. Kind of missed the Chessie. Nah, the Reading one's, if it's working right and it's working out for you, it's pretty awesome. Douglas Schultz, welcome. 2101 and the Blue Comet are the two greatest engines ever. They're beautiful locomotives. I agree with that. I did hold the phone up to the camera. It looks expensive. Yeah. That's all good. Trains are expensive, and it's an expensive hobby, but I think it's a lot of fun chasing trains because a lot of the time it's free to chase a train. It's free to film trains, but to pay that ticket to ride, the food, the gas, that's where it starts adding up. So, you know. Oh, geez. But guys, I'm going to call the stream. It's 10:30. I got to get to bed for a awesome day of work tomorrow. Trying to be optimistic here. But hopefully you guys had a great time. We had lots of people in here tonight. And this stream is always so much fun. I look forward to this stream every week, every day of every week, trying to come up with different ideas, different trains to run, showcasing parts of the layout, and of course having you guys for the ride, of course. Oh, you were typing as you help. You can always watch the replay. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna call the stream here. Look out for, if you haven't seen it yet, I did the 1309 video. That's up. Western Maryland Scenic Railroad 1309. It was an awesome video. Definitely check it out. And also this weekend, we'll be at Steamtown filming Baldwin 26. I haven't seen that engine before run. I saw her static. Beautiful locomotive. And then following weekend, Strasburg with Sparky 107 107. Good friend of the channel. If you guys want, come out to that event. I'll be there on Saturday. Come say hi. I'm definitely going to film a video of that because I haven't been to Strasburg in a couple weeks, so I miss it. And then the following week, we'll be up at 2102, checking that out. Have any plans for tomorrow other than work? No. But guys, I'm going to head out. Have a great night. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't yet, give a like for the video, for the live stream. Until next time, everyone, happy railroading. We'll see you next time. Have a great night, everyone. Have a great week. Stay safe. Always think of trains, but stay safe. See you guys.